What's up guys? Today in this video we're gonna learn how to give your dog a hug, or how to train your dog how to give you a hug. Let's do it. Cyber, come here, let's go. Come on, Cyber.
Someone asked me on Instagram, how do I give my dog a hug? And I'm making this video for them. And if you guys want any other videos made, just put it in the comments. I appreciate you guys tuning in.
All right, let's go. Come on, Cyber, let's show them how it's done. We're just gonna go in for the hug right away. Hug. Good job. So you guys saw that the goal was to get him to touch my shoulders, and that's what the hug is. So let's describe the shaping techniques. All right, so like any trick, you don't go for the trick right away. You break it down into what I like to call shaping techniques. You're shaping the trick. Come over here. You want your dog in a sitting position before you even think to start this trick. So he knows how to do sit, and since he's sitting like a good boy, I'm gonna have him give me a high five. Moving on to the next shaping technique. First one, sitting. Next one, high-fiving. Dog's gotta know how to high-five. If your dog doesn't know how to do high-five, comment down below and I'll make a high-fiving video. But it's really simple. You just kind of show them your hand, and if they touch it, you give them a treat. Cool. So your dog has got down like, okay, when I put my paw here, he likes that. So I want him to go up in a sitting position, and I'm gonna just stay there. I'm gonna just start by giving him high fives. Just keep doing high fives like that. And as you do those high fives, make sure you slowly raise that high five up higher. So I'm gonna start here, ooh, down low, up high, yes. So he's got that down. He's got the, okay, I'm gonna put my paws up here. So now, let's try doing one paw, and then getting that dog comfortable with doing two paws. That's a good boy, Simon, good job. Now when your dog does it, you wanna reward right away. High five, other paw, good job, go get it. So that was really good because I wasn't even holding the treats there in front of him, but you saw that he was focused. Rich. Sit. So you may be thinking, Derek, why should I even teach my dog this trick? Teaching your dog tricks improves training and your overall relationship with your dog. So don't get discouraged and just keep doing it. So Cyber's in a perfect sitting position. Now we're gonna take what we learned, which was sitting and then doing the high-fiving, and we're gonna shape that into giving a hug. One thing that helped with me is I taught him the command, which is step up. He already knows that. I don't even have to say it. Period. Period. Why did I say period? Another important tip is to don't name the command if they're not doing it. For example, let's say Cyber doesn't know any trick, right? He knows nothing. High five, yes, good job. I'm not gonna say, if he doesn't know it, I'm not gonna say, give me a high five, give me a high five, if he doesn't know it, right? So I'm not gonna expect him to know what a hug is right away. I wanna shape the action of him putting his paws onto my shoulders, and then when he puts his paws on my shoulders, when he does it himself, then you say hug. So now, I'm gonna do some really high up high fives. High five. Good boy, Cyber, that was so good. Make sure as soon as you say yes, or you use a clicker, you reward. Again, he kind of knows this trick already, so I'm being a little bit more lenient when it comes to stuff like that. So now, sit. So now we're gonna go into moving him to being comfortable with stepping up on my shoulders. I wanna be as close as possible to him when I do this. So I'm just gonna have my hands up here. He already knows what I want. I'm just gonna start to move closer to him. Yeah, see, he already wants to step up. Good boy. Now, let's say your dog isn't as motivated to jump up onto your shoulders. Some tips that I recommend is taking the treat, show him it. Yeah, you're following that like a good boy. Here you go. You stay there. You wait. Look at this. Look at this big meaty piece of chicken. Look at that. Look at that meat. Look at the merch. Check it out. All right. Like I said, the tip that I recommend, if you want your dog to be more motivated to step on your shoulders, you're gonna hide this treat. We're gonna whip out this treat right here. We're gonna take it and just put it on my head. We're just gonna get close to him and see what he does. Good job, yeah. So he went up there all by himself. Do that 3 or 5 times and then name the trick. Don't expect the dog to do the trick and try to name it before they even know what that action is. They're not gonna associate what you're trying to do. So, one more time, we're gonna have him sit. And we're assuming he doesn't know this trick. I'm gonna put the treat up here. Oh, good hug, good boy, yeah! As soon as that dog touches your shoulders, name that trick hug. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Then they'll know, okay, when owner says hug, I put paws on shoulder and I get rewarded. And that's how you That's how you treat your dog to give you a hug, sit down, and you can train that to like being like step up on my back and they'll step up on your back. There's a lot of ways you can go about this. If you don't want to jump straight from high five to hug, you can also try training them to do stuff like this. If they're not listening to, you know, like putting it on your head, try putting the treat behind your neck. Where's the treat? Where is it? Yeah, there's the treat. That's a good hug. So let's say there's a platform nearby. This one's a little bit higher, but I know Cyber's gonna do it because he's so tall. Sit down. All right, you wait. Now, maybe instead of saying, you know, really high fives, you can say, step up. And he's comfortable with putting his paws up on a high place because their shoulders are higher than where the dog is normally going to put their paws. So you want that dog to be very comfortable with doing the action before you even ask for a high five. And if you do it properly and you keep repeating the action and you keep trying your best, then it's going to look like this. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Good job, Cyber. Can you go higher? Yeah, good boy. Go find it. That was good. And that's how you treat your dog. Treat? And that's how you treat your dog. Treat? Why do I keep saying that?
It's a pun. That wasn't a misspoke. He was talking to you, Brookhouse.
Ooh, damn. What's the next one I was going to teach?
Cyber, come give me a hug.
Yeah.
Cyber, come give hug.
All right, here, sit. All right, so now we're going to see if Cyber can take what we taught him and apply it to hugging someone else who did not teach him that trick. So let's see if this can happen.
Cyber,
Oh, you touched it. So he touched the shoulder. Now it's probably a little bit harder because Drew is sitting down. So let's see if Drew can start on his knees. That's one thing I forgot to mention. It works best is if you are at that dog's eye level when the dog sits. You want to be someone at that dog's level so they can, you know, really go for that hug. Which is right here. Oh, good boy. All right, guys, now we're going to take all the knowledge that we learned during this video, this valuable knowledge.
You have to sit. Now hug. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, good boy. And that's how to train your dog how to give you a hug. If y'all want, you could check out this merch too. Link in the description or right below the video. You know how it would be. If you guys like this type of videos, check out my next video. I'm gonna teach you how to train your dog, how to do a bridge or guard you. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.